session, and I like to use a quick snippet. Let's see. We're looking at the dollar index on 3 hours for clear directional buyers. We'll have a couple of fundamental data coming in today, and I want to put that data into perspective for forward guidance. This is your buy confirmation. So one single line buy confirmation on 3 hours. I'd like to change the column to red and go in detail. We have here SR, support become resistance and break of structure, which will be watched critically. And we have another SR here, support become resistance and break of structure. Then we'll have a break of structure here. So price returns here and retest. A retest to a broken demand floor calls for, so we'll have RT, that becomes RT slash RS. So that becomes resistance, becomes support and break of structure. Before we break that structure, we break that resistance level and turn it to SR. So that becomes RT slash SR. We broke the structure once small again and return to RT ROS. And we were back today to retest again on Monday, and we have seen a significant pullback at that level. We've seen a significant pullback at that level. So another thing we want to see right now is we'll have a midterm support structure, on a horizontal scale. I'm watching this price action to see what she does at this level. I'm seeing what price does at that level. Now, why am I watching that level? Normally, I do not look at SR level to be horizontal, but sometimes I do. And at this level, I'm seeing if we get a pullback. Today we have fundamental data coming in. If we get a pullback into the structure, we might break here and continue to go up. That's depending on the data reports coming in from US. ADP data print will be coming up. So I want to evaluate the scope of that, but it's okay to be patient and allow the market play out. So you have a clear direction of bias. Allow the market to play out. Let the market play out. If the market play out, then you swing into action. That's a steep ascending trend line. That steep ascending trend line we have here as SR1, support become resistance on ascending trend line 1. And we have another one, SR, support become resistance. And we have another one. We have a break of ascending trend line ATL. And price had come here to retest it yesterday. So it's worthy of note to see what price is doing there. You can see that retest at that level. So I think let's see if we're able to break here. If we're able to break here, then we'll go long. And this part might be part that will set the dollar index above 100. Most likely that might be the part. And why sometimes it's good to listen to the steep rule. Look at the steep rule here. The steep descending trend line rule provided us a buy opportunity, clean buy opportunity on timing. You can see that over here. This is a support structure 1, SR1. Support become resistance on a descending trend line 1. Support become resistance on a descending trend line to support become resistance. Final whistle, and we have seen a push from July 01. And the price action will have correspond with a monthly support structure, which was detailed at the beginning of the month. I made mention that the DXY was sitting on a monthly support structure, and we have seen that price upheld that. And when you look critically, you will see that we have another breakout from a 3-hour close. So breakout, first retest, and price have left. Break and retest, first retest, second retest, and lastly we left. There's nothing anyone can do about that. There's technically nothing anyone can do about that. In fact, let me even get it right, because this is what market has done. It broke out from that structure. In my last video on DXY, I made a twisted explanation of that, but it all remains the same, that market did the same thing. And if you are in doubt with dollar index bullish status, you can look at the structure to draw your analysis and see that we have a clear breakout from a descending channel where price has created a very strong resistance structure 1 here, resistance structure 2 here, demand structure here 1, demand structure here 2, demand structure here 3, breakout of structure, retest 1 and retest 2, and the index is gone. So it is a good time to understand market the way market presents itself. And one of the things I try to do is I try to stop thinking what the market will do next and look at what the market have done and work with available data. So I think if we come back here is supposed to be a demand floor, but it can fail because there is no level in the market that cannot fail. That if price pushes back here, we're going to buy here. I want to buy here on confluence. I'm buying here because of the price action here. There as a supply roof, break of a supply roof, demand floor, break of a demand floor. You can see the structure here. It broke the structure, no retest, break of a supply roof. If we return here, we're most likely going to buy the index here, and we'll use that opportunity and sell up. And if we continue in the upward direction, of course, let's look if we can get any clean price action at this level. If we cannot, then but I foresee that the index is going to have a long ride. Let's be very honest. The index is having a very long ride because this is one of it. I know a lot of people do not understand this trading strategy, but I'm telling you what the market will likely do. There's going to be a very long ride for the dollar index. And we had a double structure here after the break of the neckline double structure, retest 1, retest 2, and we came back. We respected that structure as an ascending trend line as the demand floor, breakout of structure, and we came back, retested, and we have sold down. So in the future, you could see that the dollar index will want to anchor on that price action, and you see that. So we must keep this in mind. So I'm keeping it so that we don't, due to oversight, put our eyes off the money. My eye is on the money 247. My eye is locked on the money, always on the money. So you see, we're expecting it here. So in the future, we expect that the dollar index could push, and if we see a push in the dollar index, I'm expecting a supply at that level. And as you start the day strong, stay resilient, don't give up, don't give up.